Uh, Welcome to Still Talking Uncut. I'm your ringleader for the evening, Uncle Joey. I think it's just me and this dude over here.
Yep. See, what happened was somebody wanted to play no show Rigsby, and that fellow's name is Steve Watson. So if you see this, Steve, reschedule.
Maybe he's having trouble. Maybe he forgot. Maybe something happened. We're good with that, bro. We get shit happens. We were going to not go on, but we figured we would talk shit about Steve. We would talk shit about Matt Lee Master. And we're going to talk shit about Big Easy.
Well, the half of the podcast is here.
The better half, by the way.
The only half that matters.
Well, the half that usually does most of the work. Well,
the half that always does the work.
Yeah, kind of.
We just like to give it away, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
delegate.
Yeah, still hand easy is not here. And Permit and Matt ain't here neither.
Matt LePaster.
Matt forgetting how to paster.
Yeah, that's what it is. So we just thought we would jump on here tonight and talk about a few things. We really don't have a whole lot going on. We can talk about some upcoming guests. We can let everybody know if anybody would like to get on. Any of the past Master Distiller winners, anybody that owns a distillery, owns a still building company, owns a company that has anything to do with moonshine related products, or
unless you're from Paducah, Kentucky. Yeah. Anybody else?
Everybody else. But man, reach out to Sean, reach out to myself, and see about getting you on and having a good time. We like to chat with fellow shiners and hear different shit. But we really don't. We can talk about some upcoming guests for the future. We actually got the calendar filled up. October 13th. I'm kind of excited about this one. I met him down at Hillbilly Jam. Me and Big Easy got to hang out with him. He's been on some television shows. He's huge on TikTok, man. He's a TikTok monster.
Who's that?
We're going to have the one and only Hillbilly Red on.
Oh, not the Distillery Red, the other Red.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, fuck that guy.
Okay, I got you.
Fuck the Distillery Red guy that we know. And then October 20th, we're going to have a real true crime podcast on. We're going to have the ladies from Murder and Moonshine on with us.
Who's that?
It's a couple ladies that do a true crime podcast.
Okay.
And then October 27th, we have the one and only, the mad scientist, Bad Santa, on.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
And I'm really excited about that one.
Yeah, me too.
I think we have one more scheduled going into November. We have Mr. Brandon Buffington. We're going to give him some time. Congratulations on your mash in at Sugarland and your future jar release, Brandon. We look forward to sitting down and talking with you as well. But other than that, man, Sean, do you have anything going on? You want to talk about the Institute?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Let everybody know what's going on with that.
So right now, I've got the it's Moonshine 101. But I'm currently working on other barrel aging and maceration, and going to dive into more liquors. So, and more in the science of things, which I generally don't like to get into. But if you want to get into it, then more power to you.
Well, it's going to suck because you're going to end up making me buy this class, because I'm really kind of leaning towards wanting to barrel some shit. I really am. After tasting some things at the Jam and some things at Farm to Bottle that guys are doing, I'd like to kind of get my own little bourbon out there, man. Not a bourbon. Yeah, I kind of like to get my own little twist on a bourbon. like to age some shit.
Well, and and that's another thing too. Like we like brandies, and that's something
Yeah.
that's probably going to be um, the very one after aging and maceration is probably going to be a brandy. Um, but it's going to have true brandies, sugar, um, sugar added stuff like that. Um, but it's something I'm trying to develop into something fairly. I don't want to say big, but
A bigger part
something
of it.
something can grow. It's hard for me to explain because I don't really know how to explain what I want. I mean, I do, but you know what I mean.
No, I get you. I get you.
Um, but mainly it's for a lot of it is like I made a video the other day about banana brandy. Very first time I ever made it, man, and well, fermented it. I didn't get to distill it because there was not but like this much left in the fucking carboy.
Unless you went
But
to suck it up off the floor and filter it and put it back in.
yeah, man, it was a disaster, but it was a great learning experience for me because that was the last time I ever done that per se. Um, I'm like, oh man, maybe I ought to fill that up halfway. And then I'm like, well, maybe I'd not put the airlock on it so it don't build pressure. And that was essentially what got me away from airlocks.
Well, and it also it brings to the table that nobody's perfect, everybody makes mistakes, and that you're being real and you're opening up about, hey man, I may have won Master Distiller, but I've made fuck ups, and everybody does. And I think what I've heard more than anything, nobody in the community is shy about talking about their fuck ups. So it's not like a deep secret. I mean,
Well, that in my opinion is if you don't have fuck ups, what are you really doing?
yeah,
Nothing, in my opinion.
I sat on something for a little while before I said anything to you when I shot hot corn out of through my garage when I fucked with my jar rig. I learned now that I shut it off, fuck with it, and then turn it back on. I tried to do it, not miss a beat, and suck something, back something, and then next thing I know, man, I'm shooting hot corn kernels across my garage, man.
Well, and it's that's what when you run liquor or whatever, in my opinion, you always learn every time. There's something that is a little different. Something happens, you make a different choice.
Yeah,
The first time and the last time I made a choice of grabbing a hot keg with gloves on.
I missed it, but I saw the after effects.
I learned from that. That taught me a whole hell of a lot about what not
Yeah,
to do.
and my little jar rig was a little simple minor thing, and it taught me for future bigger runs. I mean, I know now, hey, there's a smarter way to do things. Sometimes you got to stop and think. And I didn't, and that's still when I was pretty new into running, and I didn't know it ain't gonna hurt shit if you flick the switch when you're running electric. Shut that heat off for as long as you don't have it off, and you can even actually have it off for a little while. I've seen guys say they've had emergencies happen, had to shut something down, and 2 hours later come in, just flick the switch, make sure everything's set right and running where it's supposed to be, but just flick the switch and have at it again. So I've even guys seen where in groups where they'll do it the next morning, shut it off and fire it up the next morning, and that
I have done that.
wild.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, man, if you keep it, just say it's a copper pot, that son of a bitch will stay warm.
Yeah.
It could be 180 degrees the night before, but you go out there the next morning, it's still 120, 130.
Yeah.
It really holds heat and take right back off, man.
Hey, I know I'm a piece of shit. I've kind of established that and I've accepted it. And sometimes I take the hold of it, but we forgot to talk about what we're sipping on tonight, man. What are you sipping on?
I am sipping on Papa Sizemore's Revenge from Kentucky. It's called the salted caramel from Neely Family Distillery.
We're at in Kentucky. Oh, Neely. Okay, there you go.
It's in Sparta, Kentucky.
It's funny you say that, Sean, because I myself am also drinking a Neely family product. I am a big fan of his corn liquor, dude. And it's kind of funny that I say that because I'm picky about my legal clear corn liquor because I've had some really good, and I've had some shit that I didn't really know what it was. My man Chris Lewis down at Pabst Hilltop Distillery, my man, makes some of the best legal corn liquor, clear corn liquor I've ever tasted. That's my bar.
What
I'm yet to find somebody, in my opinion, that makes a better tasting clear corn liquor.
when you say corn, are you talking about the red, white, and blue? Are you talking about the cooperage?
That Copperas Mountain.
Copperas. That's what I'm thinking. Copperas Mountain.
Red, white, and blue that Knock'em Stiff used to be my go-to, but he came out with that Copperas Mountain, dude, and that is a hit, dude. And right here's number 2, in my opinion, this Neely family corn.
Yeah.
This shit is good, man. It's solid. At 120, it does not drink like it. I'm about to get lit up.
Motherfucker, you probably already lit up. So I did see a comment earlier here from a fella by the name of Daniel Stevens. He said, what about future ones? You know, I would love to see Mr. Daniel Stevens get on and talk about what he has going on.
Who?
Mr. Daniel Bennett. Daniel Stevens.
Do we know him?
Biggest piece of shit I know.
Oh,
the one that can't make any bourbon. He loves what's that?
Jimmy Red?
Is it Jimmy Red? I don't know, but it's a nasty ass corn. Yeah.
Oh, he's the guy that sent me up a full bottle and I got a half a bottle.
You got a half of it?
Big Easy.
Oh yeah. Well, sorry. Let's demote Daniel to piece of shit number 2.
Piece of shit number 2. But we do love him. Well,
he's one of the best guys I know. Don't tell him I said that.
Dude, I don't know about that.
I said one of.
He's sketchy. He's sketchy at best. Him and that guy he rode with.
Bean? Old Bean. Well, you know, when you come to Ohio, you know not to ride with Bean.
Right.
Or when you get to the GPS, don't just put in Ohio. Not like there's a big area to.
Okay. All right.
You know.
So I got to I've never made this statement, and Bean, if you're listening,
he's probably not.
If you do listen or somebody tells you, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Who makes a trip and just types in the state that they're going to? There he is. Who does that? Like we go to Alabama a lot to see my son. Could you imagine if I just typed in Alabama?
I mean, as soon as you cross that line, you're already there. Might as well stop it.
It would take me to probably every time you would do that. I would say it would probably take you to the state capital. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
isn't that where it was taking them, Columbus?
I don't know, Bennett, or whichever one of you guys. Did you guys end up in Columbus, or did you go through it? I think you guys said something about you were on 23 at one point, weren't you?
You might be our only 2 viewers, so why don't you speak up?
I think they're afraid to say.
Yeah.
I was supposed to change it later, but I forgot. Yeah, they went through Columbus.
That's funny shit.
Which is funny because they should have went through Cincinnati, right? Hell, knowing them, they probably went through both.
Yeah, but you know what could have happened? They could have ended up on 71. And it's very easy that they could have hit a certain point and it may have directed them around for traffic on 71. And 71 will take you all the way up to Columbus, man.
I wonder if I get on my GPS now and put in take me to Ohio, where it takes me.
Right. I bet it's the state. I bet it was going to take them to the state capital, man.
You know, there's not a better time in the world to find out.
Man, it's so weird without the other 2 pieces of shits here tonight.
Oh.
You need to get a glass with ice in it and clank it around a lot so we feel like Big Easy's here.
Holy shit. Man,
you're needs to fall asleep.
You're not going to believe where this tells me to go.
Type in North Carolina. we went through it. That's awesome, man. Well, we're glad you guys made it finally that night.
Well, hell, I was about ready to go home.
I guarantee it was a shorter drive home than it was drive there.
I don't think I've ever went to a state and accidentally drove around 7 hours in that state.
Yeah, most states aren't even that big.
I mean, I think they drove through Wilmington and didn't even come to us.
No, probably not. They were probably on 71, bro. That would be my guess.
They're bashing us in a group chat right now. My phone keeps ding, 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 ding.
Bash all they want. It's all right. We're not the ones that drove around the state of Ohio to get to Wilmington.
They literally drove around.
They went from North Carolina right past us and then back around. And
this lake's awful big. Isn't this in Ohio?
Yeah. They definitely say they took the scenic route.
I mean, you only get about 2 hours of that in Ohio, or it gets flat.
How many tanks of gas was that? At least 2. They had to fill up at least once. No side chats on the live. Gordon Shiner, man, it happens all the time, man. They're pieces of shit.
So, talk about whatever else you got. What all you have going on, man? Didn't you say something about you're starting another podcast, or you wound up? You didn't start it. You just wound up on it.
So I was reached out. Tom and Damon reached out to me the other night from the Moonshine Militia, and they asked me to be a guest on a brand new podcast they started called America and Moonshine. They sat me down and kind of presented to me their idea of the podcast and what they wanted it to be about, and asked me if I wanted to be a part of it as their guest. And we did our first episode, and man, I felt like we covered a lot of that, man. You know, there's a lot going on in the good old US of A that we live in. A lot of us don't like to get too political, but man, there's still a lot of things that need talked about, man. You know, there's still a lot of people that are suffering from some of these storms and natural disasters that came through the area, and they're kind of forgotten about and kind of swept under the rug. And I feel like we're going to be the podcast that will keep talking about these people, man. And we're going to let these people know that they're not forgotten and left out. And I know Tom and Damon are part of that group, and they teamed up with that Appalachian United Initiative or something like that. And they're doing a lot of good work down there. And we had our first episode, and then 2 nights later, we had our Saturday night, they both video chatted me, and they asked me if I would be a full-time member of the American Moonshine podcast. We're going to do once a month. We're going to do exactly that, man. We're going to talk about America, and we're going to talk about whatever is going on in the moonshine community and kind of what everybody else wants to talk about.
So you guys are going American Moonshine. I have a couple questions here.
Yeah.
One, are you guys making shirts? And 2, is if you do make shirts, is the back going to say Uncle Joey has arrived?
No. You can, if I seen Damon's in here. Damon, if you could share the link where they can check the shirts out. Damon had some logos made up. It's an awesome looking logo. No. They got the Moonshine Militia on the back. I did suggest that they put something with Uncle Joey on the back, but hey, everybody don't love Uncle Joey. Like Still Talking loves Uncle Joey. So
now, Still Talking don't love Uncle Joey. It's just
what?
An opportunity at best.
Man, fuck y'all.
Oh shit, no. But hey, so apparently,
but I'm excited, man.
Apparently, the third time for you is a charm.
Am I getting fired? Is this it?
No. Hold on. Now, just so everybody knows, next week we're changing the time.
5 o'clock.
No. But yeah, no.
No, but dude, I'll be honest, man. Tom and Damon are good guys, and they're very knowledgeable. I don't think it's gonna. I mean, you know, we talk backstage, man, and it's not gonna be a shit talking podcast. We're not We're not bashing nobody. We're not making fun of nobody. This is a legit idea that came about from a man. It was kind of a running joke, and it's actually a damn good name for a live stream, man. I'm not even going to lie. It's a good solid name, and I like the idea that Tom and Damon come up with.
I'm gonna throw it out there just because when the name got brung up, I was really hoping. So you had. I'm gonna plug them, even though they're gonna hate me.
Hey, no, they're friends of ours, man. We love those guys.
American Whiskey. Okay, so
great guys. Yep.
It's a good podcast, and when the name America and Moonshine got brought up, I was thinking in my mind, like, shit, the way I would run with that is I would have American whiskey and it would be straight up for bourbon. You know what I mean? And then American Moonshine would be like a spinoff kind of thing, and it would be straight up for the illegal backwoods, not necessarily illegal, but, for clear liquor.
Yeah. Man, I kind of think everyone, the name was kicked around. No one did anything with the name, and I think they took the opportunity and saw the available opportunity, and they're doing what they do, man. Tom and Damon, and look, Phil's the mastermind. He's back there puppet stringing, holding the puppet. He's doing the string, so they got a good thing going over there. Yeah, Phil Billy, Phil Billy Moonshine Productions.
Oh yeah. Hey, and I'm not sure if they're doing more classes, but if y'all are interested in them doing that was a hell of a time and definitely worth it.
Hey, absolutely. Let's talk about that, man. If anybody's watching, if anybody didn't get to go to the Moonshine class that Phil put on.
No. It was a MASH class.
I'm sorry. My bad. Back up, Uncle Joey. MASH class. I've been drinking. A MASH class. And if anybody's interested that didn't get to go and you're in the area, man, reach out to Phil, send him a thing and ask him about doing it again. And, man, Uncle Joey will try to make it to this one. I had shit going on. I've been real busy with some family shit. So, hey, what's up, Eden Tammy from Lancaster, Kentucky? Thank you for joining.
But yeah, I mean, it's, and that's the, like, so, going back to the course thing, man, it's, and I try to make things as black and white as possible. But essentially what I'm trying to do for that part of it is take a lot of the guesswork out and, help you do things that you like, that you don't have to screw up.
So look,
you know what I mean?
Let me tell you what Sean's course is. And I can only imagine because I'm a tight ass and I haven't bought it yet. And every time I ask him questions, he sends me a link to the course just so everybody knows he won't answer my questions. But but what I feel, he does answer my questions, but I feel like I still need to buy it because I feel like there's going to be times when you're not going to be answering my questions, but all at the same time, man, every time I ask you a question, dude, you give me a very easy to understand answer, man. And you will make it very explainable and understandable all at the same time. So I could explain that to somebody else if I needed to.
Well, so for me, like, I
mean, you are kind of a dummy.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean,
no, you're not, but that's the thing. You are very intelligent, but you're very intelligent on a common man kind of level. You speak common man language. You don't speak some of that. Like, what the fuck did he just say?
Well, okay, so Moonshine Shua, great dude. Yeah. And same thing with Pro.
Is he?
He's very smart at what he does. And no, he's a good dude.
I know.
But he dives down and a lot of the science of it, which is great. But
is it necessary?
There's times,
Yeah, absolutely.
In my mind, I like to do things the easy way. And I like to keep science out of it until it's needed. But that I get to where that could, throw some people off. But in my opinion, I like to keep it simple and only bring the science in when it's needed.
So let me ask you a question. As everybody knows that watches, you were on the show and you were on Master Distiller and you won. Do you get many people asking you about making the vodka because of that?
At first, I did, um, but I kind of sidestepped that whole question because it wasn't vodka.
Right, right.
You know what I mean?
No, absolutely. But I
Um,
mean, that's what only reason, and you know why I asked that. Yeah.
yeah, and I'll gladly give that recipe to anybody. You know, if you want to try it, you're more than welcome to do it. And that's also something I was going to do is release some, do like a book that has a bunch of recipes and a
Yeah.
bunch of other stuff like that. But that's stuff down the road.
Will that be included with the course, or will that be an add-on? Or I think you should include that, man. You got to get some recipes in there.
Yeah. But
You could make it an add-on as well. You could like almost do like an advanced, like guys that like me who want to step up with like some bourbons. I know
there's going to be,
things
yeah.
you can use for yeast and malt. You know what I mean? There's different things to bring
No.
out different things in the barrels, and
yeast is another thing too. I've used bread yeast, I've used distiller's yeast, I've used turbo yeast, and I think they all have their place as long as you treat them correctly.
turbo yeast seems to take a beating.
Yes.
Now, is turbo yeast mainly for sugar shine? That's my newbie question to the listeners.
I would certainly say yes.
Okay.
But as long as you have time and patience is a virtue, and as long as you don't over sugar it and you keep your temperature right and you have time to wait after it's done fermenting for everything to settle out, then it's not near as bad as what people say. But if you hammer the sugar to it, you run it as soon as it's zeroed out, it's going to be hot. But in my opinion, that's anything. If you 2 pounds per gallon sugar, anything, it's going to have a bite to it. And in most cases, most of these people will just run it off and they don't rerun it. And I'm not a person that likes to rerun things, but if it's needed, it's needed.
Hey, actually, to bring something back up, isn't that still kind of wild to you about what we learned at Neely's?
About what? Oh, yeah. About the
tails.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, that's wasted liquor.
I wouldn't say.
I mean, that they could not necessarily they could use to make some of their like a grain or a flavor or something.
But I get his methodology, I guess, behind it.
I completely understand it
because you don't want to fuck up and make a bad cut, and he don't want his distillers to do that. So he just
if by chance you would ever pop in and ever watch this episode, Royce, man, you make some damn good corn liquor, dude. I know I'm nobody, but my palate likes corn liquor, and I don't like many legal corn liquors. And man, this shit's good. If you guys ever get a chance, please stop in and see Royce down at the Neely Family Distillery right there in Sparta, Kentucky. You will not be mad about it.
No, not at all. And not only that, but he's actually got a lot of history in his family, and he has a lot of what I'm going to call artifacts. And old
distillery, it's a museum, and it's a bar. I mean, I saw all of that in that place.
Yep. And they have all kinds of different things to try, from flavored stuff to clear to bourbons to absinthe, whatever you want. Something for everybody. Platinum, I believe, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Yep.
So anyway, now that Royce owes us some money.
Oh no, I'm still in the in debt to Royce, man.
He seemed like a kick-ass dude, and I really hope we get to go back and check out that 3-chamber still.
Oh, that's another thing. Did he say it was going to be the third in the country or something like that?
Third? Is it yes,
third?
I
yeah.
believe so.
Now there was talks of one going in Hardin County, Ohio, which is up.
Kenton?
Yes, Kenton area by Indian Lake. I can't remember what that place was called. I actually went up there one time and talked to the guy that was opening it up, and we had talked, and something happened, and I think Bill Hockett was going to. He was doing some consulting for them.
And it's funny you bring up Bill's name. You actually told me to reach out to Bill, and I did, and he was all about coming on and hanging out and talking. But he has not a newborn child, but he has a younger child. And the time that we podcast was kind of rough for his availability. So maybe I'll reach out back to him and let him know now that you have, what's the nice word that I'm going to use with you? You have a lot more open availability, I'll call it. And I have days off. Maybe we can get Bill Hockett on an afternoon interview if we have to. You know what I mean? Something like that. But
I do.
I'll reach back out to him, man.
Good deal, man.
Yeah.
I don't know where I was going with that, but
I probably interrupted you. Yeah.
Man, fucking piece of shit. It's listening to you is like listening to Big Easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I get squirreled a lot. Squirrel. Well, you brought up Bill Hockett. So where were you going with Bill Hockett?
I don't know. Oh yeah, that distillery up in Hardin County.
Yes. He was doing some like
consulting, I think. Because he, helping them get going. But anyway, so going back to the 3-chamber still, they are actually going to be utilizing one whenever they open.
Huh.
Yep. Which is cool. I mean, that's only an hour from you, probably 45 from me now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that.
And you call me drunk.
Well, I mean, I'm not drunk. I just been hitting head too many times.
Yeah. At least not by Matt Brown.
Yeah.
Look what I broke out.
I'm surprised you still have that much of it. When's he going to be on? When's he going to be on?
Hey, so here's the thing. Not everybody knows me. I'm not very popular or famous yet. I'm not famous.
Nobody here wants to be famous, okay?
Not everybody. Listen, we're not trying to be famous. But I think maybe you're going to have to reach out to him and ask him to be on, because he don't really. I've reached out and he just don't respond to me. I mean, I'm nobody to him. So I'd like to go down there. Maybe we can maybe that might be a trip.
Sounds good to me. All dude, right. He's got a beautiful place too, man. And I would always recommend going to God damn it, Hatfields. But only go if you've got time to spend, because
don't go for a pop in.
Yeah, because he'll talk to you, he'll take you back, he'll show you what he's got going on, and before you know it, you're going to be deep in jars or barrels or off the still,
taking shots of 190,
and thinking it's
who does
not that? Yeah, well, Bennett said something about an albino squirrel, so I was looking at the squirrel walking by carrying a nut, and he said something about 190 inside. So we walked inside, and he gives us these cups. He said, "Here, stick it under there, or stick it in there and get you some." Fill the glass up, and yeah, he was like, "That's 190," and Easy's over just fucking cracking up, and I'm like, "I didn't hear it." He's like, "Could you fucking looking? You're just looking around, not paying no damn attention." Like, well, it's kind of what I do, man.
Well,
Mark Hatfield is his name, by the way.
Hatfield Family Distillery. He actually has Hatfield blood, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe he's either grandson or great grandson to Devil Anse. Does that sound right? Anybody in the chat know?
This bottle says Devil Anse. The original Hatfield family, Devil Anse's single barrel bourbon whiskey. So he's probably blood to old Devil Anse. Hatfield.
Yep. And also, man, I don't know where James resides at now. He was in, I think, Maggie, but
is that Mark's brother?
Nephew, I think.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong. And I'm gonna throw McCoy out there just because if James, if you're watching, this is for you, buddy. So Shane McCoy, I believe he's in Pikeville, Kentucky, and he's a good dude too. So when you used to go down to Maggie Valley, they would do a tug of war.
Oh, no shit.
Hatfield, McCoy. Well, it'd be James on one side and Shane on the other. And I always used to pull for McCoy, just because I like to ruffle feathers. And
you?
No, not me at
Didn't
all.
you send a text message the other? Never mind.
It's possible. It's very possible.
You ruffle feathers.
That's what I do.
I do the Lord's work. You ruffle feathers.
You do the Lord's work. But yeah, no, it was a good time. I missed them days. I had the tug of war there, and I think James moved and Shane has some stuff going on. But
I'd like to go to Maggie Valley again next year, but I'm not going on Thursday.
Yeah.
I think, I'll be honest, I think you could get there late in the afternoon Friday, just do Friday, Saturday, get up, roll out Sunday, man.
Well, so what we used to do, I don't know why
if you set up though, I get it.
Yeah. But what we used to do, we would go down like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday we'd get up and pack up and we'd head over to Gatlinburg.
See, that wouldn't be bad. Or even go in farther into go to Cherokee and Cherokee somewhere close.
Yeah. It's like 45 minutes away, maybe. I don't know.
Go gamble. Go give the Native Americans your money in gambling and marijuana.
No, well, I don't know what you speak of.
Oh, me speak the truth.
But have you ever been to Cherokee?
That was my first time in Joe, Steel Valley. Hold on. Don't make me. Bam.
Hey, that's some of the
yeah, bro.
I'm gonna throw a dagger here, and I'm gonna say, Joe, that was the best agave I've ever had.
Battle Master.
My man.
No, Joe, this shit is for real, man. I'm sipping now. I'm to the point now where I'm just like baby sips.
Yep. So, Daniel, he said he likes Thursday better than the rest. Now, my favorite time to go down to Maggie Valley was
at the party. Was that the pre-party?
I'm assuming.
Dude, that was a good time. I'm not gonna lie. I did have a good time Thursday night.
My favorite time to go down to Maggie Valley was the winter jam. Back when, I haven't been to this one really, but back when it was at the Rendezvous, man, it was a good time. You go there, and the winter time, it's more of a get to talk to people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not really
with you. I could almost, now that he says that, Thursday was really nice. But we got there so late we didn't really get a spot. I would say I could do Thursday, Friday, almost get up Saturday and go home.
What I could do is get up Saturday and roll over the mountain
yeah. I could completely do that. Get there Thursday early, get a spot at the pre-party, get a table, get set up to where you can chill at the pre-party, and then spend Friday at the jam and get up Saturday rollout. Fuck yeah, dude. I could absolutely 100% do that. Not even go to the jam on Saturday.
Yeah, unless you're set up or you're just there to get blasted, I'm general. So this past year was the first year I actually didn't really party a whole lot.
You and Wes.
Yeah, he fucked up my legs out from under me that night when we got there.
What was that? That green?
That Oaxacan green. Yeah, oh yeah.
We need to get some of that. Let's get some of that.
Man, well, since I'm not making any alcohol no more, yeah, he would be the person. He would be the person to get that off of. Now, I wouldn't mind trying it aged.
Mm-hmm.
Or was it aged? I can't remember. I drank so much of that night, I don't remember. And I don't drink much.
It was clear. It was a sour mash. It was a third gen sour mash.
Yeah. Well,
second, third, fourth, fifth.
Something 6.5 dozen the other, you know.
Sour mash to sour mash.
But I'm not real.
That real quick. Let's dig into the sour. Just a small little sour mash segment. What is your? Have you done a lot of sour mashing in your time? Have you done many?
No. What I have done is I don't reuse the back set.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I don't. I mean, it's just I've found
I'm thinking just whatever's left in the bottom of your barrel when you done drag everything out, whatever you sucked out, leaving what's in there, resugar, rewater. Are you a fan of that?
And are you talking about the grain?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, what generation do you think? Have you done it enough to like figure it out? Is there a generation that you like the most, or does that kind of depend on the grains? You know what I mean? Like,
I'm a sweet mash kind of guy. I'm not real big in sour mashes.
So does farther it get into it, does it get more sour? So you're like maybe the second to the third.
I mean, I would, me personally, I always stick to 4 or 5.
That's your max.
That's the max. But then again, I don't reuse the back set like a lot of people do.
Yeah. Which means what's left in your still, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
For all you idiots out there.
Idiots, what a dick. No, I mean, hey, you can use it all. You can add, you can take this for shits and giggles. Just say you're running a 15-gallon keg, and you're making a 50-gallon barrel. You can use all 15 gallons of what was in there and then add water to it. You can add 5 gallons and then fill it up with water. I'm just not one of them people that would like to reuse it, just simply because I give myself more problems than I like to, admit sometimes.
Then you could get into like pH problems.
And I just.
But if you use your back set, does that get rid of some of your pH problems, or does that add to it?
No, I mean, if you get rid of it, it definitely gets rid of some of. Yeah.
Hey, but Joe, do you need my address, by the way?
But so I'm gonna revert back to me being on the TV show. So as you see the camera showing as it veers around, you hear Scott saying, "Hey Sean, if we need some sugar, we can get it off of you." Absolutely, right? Well, hey, look. So when I went on there, I didn't know how much water we were going to have. I didn't know what kind of barrel we were going to have. I didn't know anything. So all I knew was we're going to have at least 15 gallons of water. Like, okay. Now I was talking to Jimbo, which he was on there before, and he said, look, if you have anything, take it. He said, if you don't use it, then whatever, they may allow you to use it and they may not. So I took 80 pounds of sugar because, hey, and of course, with it being fucking COVID, I could only find 10-pound bags. So I had 8 fucking bags and, Walmart blue bag sugar. And, of course I didn't use all of that.
Right.
I think I may have used 30 pounds, and I also used barley. But I didn't use any liquid enzymes or anything.
So was the barley to help for conversion?
So originally, yes, it was going to be, but again, they said we had 3 or 4 hours to mash in, and I'm like, okay, cool, well, and I get there, they're like, okay, guys, you get 1 hour, and I'm like, fuck. So, and again,
now you're not cooking that barley near as long,
right? Well, again, I'm one of them people that mess things up, so I try to take every step I can to prepare myself not.
What's your favorite phrase?
Not to fuck it up.
No, keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah,
you say that a few times.
Well, and when they're like, okay, you got an hour, and I'm like, okay, so I'm boiling the water, I'm dumping over this shit, and I'm just fucking sugaring it. Fuck it. And in my mind, I'm playing to the judges, which already like sugar liquor
or a sweeter liquor. Yes.
Well, I mean, if they're out, if those judges are out to make money by making liquor,
Oh.
they're going to make, you know what I'm saying? They're making sugar liquor.
So that's interesting that you bring that up. So, do you feel that some contestants get jaded and misled, or not really misled, because they let you know that you're there to make a jar of liquor that's sellable? Do you think people they go in there and they only have this to make? And how can I? So did you use what you knew about they were trying to make money into what your final product was? I think you know where I'm going with that question. Like, did you use that knowing it, thinking like, man, I need to make this because it needs to be able to be profitable, is what the word I use them. I think I hear them say they need to be able to make it profitable somehow.
Marketability.
There it is. I'm too high right now.
So when I went in there, my main issue was sugar, because it was vodka. Well, traditionally vodka, they don't really use sugar.
Mm-mm.
So that was my kind of, I was dealing with that in my own mind because I knew that if I took sugar, people are going to beat me up about it. But
really, sugar, you're just making a GNS, not really a vodka, which is what vodka is in a sense, correct?
I mean, it's a neutral flavor,
right?
But
it's usually made from what, potatoes or wheat?
Nowadays, yeah. I mean, wheat. Tito's makes a corn vodka, but
Tito's is corn. Okay, I thought it was wheat for some reason.
No, but in my mind,
it's Buffalo Trace. That's what I think they use. I think they use a wheat to make their vodka. But
in my mind, sugar is one of those. I'm gonna reference this, and I hope nobody's watching it. What a lot like when you get a bunch of men together and they go out to a bar, okay, and you have this one guy that will take it for the team and he'll bang the one that nobody else wants to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's you, right?
No, but when it comes to sugar, absolutely. Hey, that's the thing. You can take a 50-pound barrel or a 50-gallon barrel and you can add.
So sugar takes one for the team, is what you're saying?
Well, I mean, people look at it as, cheating or, just frown.
It depends on what you're doing, though. I mean,
it's frowned upon, I guess. Let me go with that. It's frowned upon because they say you can't make good liquor by using sugar.
It's frowned upon for what you would think maybe more of the old school traditionalists.
But what's old school traditionalists, though?
I mean, Jason Bartolozzi, all he uses is sugar.
I mean,
not all. Let me back that up. I don't want to say that. Jason uses a lot of sugar, but he makes some damn good liquor, from what I've been told. I had some of it, so
I don't think I have had any, but I'm sure
I've had his flavor, but see, I think he does flavors. See, generally, you're not going to say that's a damn good jar of sugar liquor.
Yes, you know what I mean? Gordon has it perfect, actually, in my mind. Sugar is the wingman, goose to a maverick.
Bam! You know what? I believe I hung out with Gordon Shiner, man, and he's a cool ass dude. I think he hung out with Chris and his boys, and me and him sat back there and had some conversation.
Yep. And do you need sugar? Do you need to add sugar? No. But at the end of the day,
it's
a fermentable sugar.
It speeds things up in a sense.
I mean, whether you convert it or not, you're still getting a fermentable sugar.
Right, but I'm saying if I use all corn, will that mash take longer to work than if I added sugar? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Speed up the process.
Well, I mean, it'll definitely, in theory, it should be a better tasting liquor. Right. But how many without it?
Yes, but what I'm saying is by adding the sugar, if I set 2 barrels, one all grain and one grain and sugar, will one ferment off faster than the other? Will the sugar one ferment off faster?
I don't know. Depend on how high you sugar it, I guess. But if you set them both the same, I mean, it shouldn't be.
Interesting. So when it comes to sugar, if cane sugar wasn't so expensive, would that be the preference? rather than the white sugar?
My preference,
Yes.
man, I like that Walmart sugar.
Man, I'll be honest. I know I don't make much liquor, and I know I just make a little bit of liquor, but I made a batch of Phil's sweet corn, and I used some of that brown cane sugar, that light brown. Bro, that shit tasted good, man.
Was that the Merino or something like that?
Yeah, it's just
I mean,
it's
that's
just like
raw.
it,
I
huh?
think. That's sugar in the raw, I think.
It just it just says that just said cane sugar is what it is. It's pure
Okay.
cane.
Yeah.
It's like a tan. It looks like some. Never mind. I'm going to tell you what it looks like, but that'll that'll really that'll really
oh man.
that'll really establish that I'm a piece of shit if I tell you what that looks like.
Well, I mean, hey, I'd eat it, I guess. sugar, right?
And ain't what you do with it. But
Oh fuck. I think I'm thinking of something completely different, but okay.
yeah, let's change the subject.
So
But I feel like the cane sugar. So I made 2 5-gallon batches, one white sugar, one that tan cane sugar. It fermented a day and a half, almost a day or two faster, and I thought the liquor tasted better.
man, and that's it about
It's
this
just
whole thing.
expensive. It's just expensive.
If you like what you do, whether you use sugar or turbo yeast or whether you use
I like
malt,
what Big Easy says. No kink shaming.
yeah, whether you use a fucking malt and none, do what you do and enjoy it. And if you're going to share it,
And what I think is cool, what I've realized in the community, and you hit that right on the head. There's so many. You like what you like.
Yeah.
And I've tasted. There was a gentleman named an older gentleman, maybe Roy Collier.
Roy Collier,
Bro, he handed me a bottle of some of the fucking best aged shit I've tasted, man. Not legal, like I mean, someone made a little small batch for themselves. Dude, it was delicious. Shout out again, Roy. For he was on a little cart. He's an older cat, dude. It was some good liquor. That and Brian's grappa was the two things that I felt like I tasted that were the highlight of my weekend at the Hillbilly Jam.
I think I missed both. I was probably asleep.
You didn't get none of the grappa?
No,
bro, you missed out.
What?
Brian says he watches. Brian, if you're watching, brother, shout out once again. Please, private messages if you can when you find out when you're going to go run down there, man, because we would love to be a part of your jar release down there.
Yeah, I think isn't Tater running with Brandon Buffington?
No, isn't Tater running with Big Nick?
I don't know.
Tater's jar releases with Big Nick.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
which that's kind of cool.
I'm glad all of them are getting it.
Listen, shout out to Big Nick. We've tried to get Big Nick on. We actually had him scheduled. You guys have had him on once before I think he won Master Distiller, or maybe right after. And then let's be honest, man. Let's be honest about Big Nick. He jumped on that wave and he's riding the fuck out of it, man. He's slapping that bitch in the ass. He's riding it, dude. He's got vehicles fucking labeled. He's got them wrapped. He's on videos. I've seen him. He's riding that out, bro. He's taking.
Yeah.
He
good for him, dude.
Out of all, and this is just my opinion. My opinion ain't ever shit.
Here we go.
I think he is taking.
Weighs as much as the bricks in your backyard.
That fuck Big Easy, by the way. He has taken the most advantage of the opportunity to jump on the marketing bandwagon as far as advertising his product, man.
Oh, 100%.
I see him at all kinds of Elvis events. I see him at all kinds of shit, dude. Shout out to you, Big Nick, man. If you ever want to come on, brother, we'd love to have you on.
Anytime.
Yeah. And Sean won't bust your balls about the water.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've fucked with so many people, and that's the thing. When we fuck with people, it's not like
it's not personal.
It's just to give people shit. I mean, we expect it back.
If Sean or mainly Sean, Yeah, we'll say Sean. If Sean ever jumps in and comments and he's an asshole, he's just being a smart ass.
Absolutely.
I
And
mean,
Chris, not to cut, basically to cut him off, but I just want to reference this comment before I forget. Hey, so yes, absolutely, man. Your still does make a difference because
did you kick him off?
no,
Oh, there he is.
if you're not running a thumper, a lot of times you'll want to rerun it. I'm not saying that's what I like to do, but if I run a shitty product, either one of two things is going to happen. I'm gonna dump it or I'm gonna rerun it, and
Give
chances
it to
are
me and have me rerun it.
Chances are I'm going to give it to him and have him rerun
it. Chances are I ran it to begin with, and it came out ready. So that's probably more likely than anything. So hey, Big Steve, man, tell us about your time on Master Distiller. I rushed home to hear you speak. Oh, he didn't make it tonight, did he?
No. He don't like us.
I don't blame him.
That's
Matt?
all right, though. I felt like we had a good time tonight, man. We talked about some things. We talked about Sean's class. We talked about my new podcast adventure.
And I'm the only one without a still talking shirt on.
We talked about some distilling.
Nice.
I always like to talk about distilling. I always got questions.
Hey, Justin, how you healing up? Didn't you have? I'm pretty sure Meredith had a surgery, didn't he?
He had hernia surgery, bro. He had hernia surgery. Yeah. I hope you're doing good.
He needs to be more like Sean and pass that work off to somebody else.
Amen.
Hey, it doesn't matter if they're 5 years old or not, my man.
So I saw Uncle Joey on a podcast Friday night called America and Moonshine.
You sure did.
And I guess it's just talking about America, Americans, and moonshine. I guess I don't know. It's Friday night, man.
So I was reached. Yeah, I mean, I think they saw an opportunity, and no one else wanted to take advantage of it. And I think Tom and Damon are doing a good thing, man. Oh yeah, everybody wants to say hi to Big Easy. He shows up hour late now. Hey, Big Easy. Fuck Uncle Joey and Sean, Chris. I mean, you've been here the whole time.
Hold on. Before you beat him up enough about it, where's Matt LeMaster?
Yeah, well, he's asleep. Shelly got a Bud Light box. Shelly got a Bud Light box on her head, and Matt.
Oh yeah, it's her birthday today. I forgot. He's
hold on. Happy
60th birthday, Shelly.
I know Sean's an asshole. What type of asshole posts on some ladies?
Did you say that Shelly's got a Bud Light box on her head? That means LeMaster's getting laid.
Ain't enough Bud Light boxes in the world. How you doing, Jeff?
He's had 2 pudding cups, and
she's gonna text me like,
I don't know. Like only Sean would go on a lady's Facebook page and say happy 60th birthday. What an asshole he is.
That was rude.
That was.
Hey, she gives it back more than he does.
No wonder Matt wasn't allowed to come out tonight.
More than he does.
Man, at least she wasn't 59, huh?
He did. He was feeding the pigeons.
Is that you? You 59?
No, Big Easy said you make 59 look good.
I was gonna say, damn, you're about to cross that dirt road, aren't you?
I had to do one better than Sean. I had to throw a compliment. The way it goes.
How was your evening there, big man?
It was all right. I didn't do shit but sit and watch football. So.
And watch us. I know what you do.
No, I didn't watch football, man.
Is Max Boy playing varsity?
Yeah.
Why don't we set something up and go watch Max Boy play one night?
Well, they got senior night coming up soon, which is the last home game.
Man, I would, before the weather gets cold, because my blood is thin.
You missed out.
Huh?
You missed out.
Nah, it ain't going to be. I did see where I see some 38 degrees coming.
Yeah, it'd be all right. You just got to put doors on.
Yeah.
Put your hat on.
For normal people.
It's going to be real nice this weekend. We're having my birthday party Saturday.
Yeah, so, man. We don't really give a fuck about that.
We haven't decided. I bet you don't. Well, last year you didn't give a fuck about it either.
Yeah, I did. I was there.
I know you sure did have a good time when you was here.
I absolutely always listen. I got invited to the first one. It was a really good time, even though the weather wasn't that great. Last year, I think the weather was a little bit better, and we had a blast. This year, it's going to be even better because I'm off the next day, and it don't matter.
Uncle Joey going to rock out. I know old Drew and Sean are coming up. Like I said, it's anybody around, man. If you're in the area, stop over Saturday.
I'm gonna pitch a tent.
Hey, there's plenty of room for you to tent outside. You can always air mattress in the floor. I got an extra room.
It's going to be a good time, man. Hey, you making a big batch of tea?
I'm making what I got.
Time to get out of here. I'll see y'all later.
Talking about work, man. Not last year, Mr. Stevens. You was here the year before.
Well, I know Bean didn't drive the year before.
No, Bean ain't never been. He's only been up here for the bottle once.
And I think he don't have enough gas money to come back.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
Mason
think
Winters, what's up, brother?
I think he had so much of a good time that once is enough.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason, come on down, dude. There's room. Bring you a tent. Easy's got room for you.
Yeah, you got RV.
Jason secured me a bottle of Blue Corn bourbon from up at Seven Brothers.
And and I don't live out in the middle of nowhere, man. There's hotels within 5 minutes of here. So yeah, 2 years ago, I'm out here. I'm getting the fire ready and stuff, and I'm all bent over, ass in the air. And here comes Hooch and Bennett pulling up.
That's how you like to meet people, apparently.
Ass up.
It is. That's how I met your ex.
Yeah. She come out. He's fucking face first in this barrel. His ass sticking out.
Well, that's because I'm the only one that could reach to the bottom because somebody didn't solder all four soldered elbows that were going in the water. Like 4 and forgot one of them. I was like 25%.
Well, I mean, had to introduce you to the business somehow.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, cool. and I'm watching this Monday Night Football game, which brings me to
the next day I broke your shit, so we called it even.
Still Talking is number 1 in the America and Whiskey Fantasy Football League. We are up top solely at the number 1 spot. They hate us.
You're Bean. If you want to fly into the Dayton International Airport, I will pick you up, man. So,
yeah, he's only like 15 minutes away from you
at the airport. Yeah,
the airport. Yeah.
Sean will pick you up on his way.
I'll pick him up. Listen, I'll pick him up.
Hold on. I'll pick you up at Dayton International, but if you fly into Cincinnati, easy got you.
Nah. If you fly into Cincinnati, you better Uber up here. Or rent a car.
The Northern Kentucky Airport?
Yeah, 20 minutes into Kentucky.
It blows me away they call that the Greater Cincinnati Airport. It ain't nothing about Cincinnati.
Money. That's what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cincinnati probably paid the big old chunk to have that airport put in.
I wonder if they get like a tax break for it too.
Oh, I bet they get something, man.
They gotta get something.
They're always getting some. Always getting some. So, but yeah, Mom's making a big old thing of chili.
Tomato
pie. Lady, I don't know. They're going to be in Gatlinburg. So
who is?
Matt and Shelly ain't making it. They're going to be in Gatlinburg or on their way back from Gatlinburg.
Man, they're pieces.
I'm like, man, you're driving right up 75. Like I'm only 5 minutes to the left of 75. You might as well stop in.
I mean, they're going to go right past.
I know. That's all I'm saying. I'm sure they will.
He told me.
Weather's supposed to be beautiful this year, man.
He said he don't like you. He told me.
I respect that.
I could actually. I could understand in between his. I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out what they're going to do in Gatlinburg for a week.
Oh shit! There we go. We got a winner. Got him live in Northern Kentucky. Ain't nobody trying to pick up Bean's ass.
Hey, Jeff will pick him up, man.
Hey, bring the kids, man.
Hey, we got kids.
As
long as they got iPhones, they don't care where they're at.
Nope.
Oh, shit.
At all.
Well, anyways, folks, it's been an hour and 18 minutes.
Hour and 4 minutes.
The hour and 4 minutes, 50 seconds.
It says 118 here.
That might have been when we jumped on StreamYard.
Oh,
Hey, easy. He was trying to do one of them bullshit intros, but couldn't even do it.
I
Nice.
fucked it up. I fucked
Thanks.
it up. Yeah.
Thanks, Eden. So we're gonna have a good time every year. We're just gonna hang out and have a good time. So
Well,
food and drinks.
this year we're gonna shit talk Matt and Shelly because they're not gonna be there.
Oh yeah, definitely, for sure. And then they're gonna show up with a tomato pie, and all will be forgiven.
Nah, they're gonna show up with a bag full of tomatoes. Say, here, you make the pie.
They just turn them into tomatoes right there, man. They just become tomatoes. So,
well, make sure everybody tunes in next week. I'm almost positive our guest will show up. It will not be a piece of shit.
Like Big Steve.
come on, Big Steve.
Hillbilly Red.
Hillbilly Red.
World famous TikTok star, Hillbilly Red.
Nice. Like I don't even know him from anywhere else. He's just a good old shiner to me.
Hey, he was pretty cool to kick it with, though. We did hang out with him for about a half hour, maybe an hour at the jam.
Yeah, it was a good time. So
Easy's like, oh yeah,
yeah, we had a good time, man.
Was it back by the fence?
I've seen
Thursday night.
Last year I hung out with him out around the pool in Beattyville.
Nice.
So
he was at Beattyville this year too?
Last year.
Oh, okay. My bad. Hey, so how was Beattyville, man? In a nutshell,
it was fucking amazing.
Was it, Sean?
Hey, the drive was cake, wasn't it, Sean?
Well, I went down to Beattyville right before the jam. So I made that drive. It was just a different part of the year.
Yeah.
What
they were scheduled because of the flooding and all that. And so I'm like, hey, Sean, you going? And he's like, yeah, I'm going. And I'm like, cool, man. I went ahead and got an Airbnb, get up and headed down. And he's like, oh, yeah, I got to do this. And I got to do that. And I was like, this motherfucker ain't coming. And so we're down there. And old Scott's like, yeah, I talked to Rigsby. He said he coming in the morning. And I was like, you believe him? He was like, well, yeah. And I was like, cool, man. You want to buy some oceanfront property in Arizona? Well, because if you believe he said he coming, you gullible in a motherfucker. And I was like, I bet he ain't.
Hey, was that Scott that made the peanut butter?
Yeah.
That gave away?
And he was supposed to tell you that he gave me a jar of peanut butter for you.
You give it away?
Huh?
You give it away?
Well, no.
I did. Wes's wife was a proud recipient.
No, I didn't give me nothing for you, but yeah, left me hanging.
He said,
but it was a good time. It was really small, which was to be expected because putting it all together, and then what they had a Prohibition Festival going on right over North Carolina. I believe it was North Carolina. So it was really small, but the party up at Donnie's, it's all everybody hang out. You got your groups, you got your old fellers, and you got your younger fellers. And
so I got a question. What do you put in your banana brandy?
you mean post flavor?
Yeah. That must be a North Carolina thing.
Distilled water is the only thing that goes in my jar after it comes out of
his dick.
That's just in yours.
Yes.
I know what you like.
And he's got to fill it up high just to be able to touch the water.
All the way to the brim. It's got to be all the way to the brim.
to the top swirl.
Yeah, that's right.
It still don't spill over. But no.
So you don't use anything after the fact?
No, man. Like it should come out smelling and tasting the way it should. And the only thing that like I don't proof of low wines. Some people bring it down with low wines, or some people just whatever it is combined. I like to bring it down to 100. I know some people are like, oh, well, you lose your flavor when you bring it down to 100. And it's like, well, then maybe you didn't do something right with your thumper and your infuser to have enough flavor into it to bring it down to where it's palatable to drink and still have all that flavor still in there. I mean,
yeah, I agree.
Have you ever so it's not considered a brandy if you like put a little schnapps in there?
But not look, I
after
don't
the fact.
After like you put anything in that jar after it comes out of that still
cheating.
other than water,
It's
post
cheating.
flavor. It's post flavor.
Yeah.
Like,
So
I mean,
market it as
what if-
post flavor.
But what if nobody knows?
well,
They're going to know.
Are you sure?
I know. You know, I tell you, man, casuals won't know, but if you know, you'll know. But like, I would know.
So what you're
I would
saying
know.
so what you're saying is, if I took a jar of like, just say I took some peach brandy, and I didn't feel like it really carried enough peach over, and if I just put like just a little drop of schnapps in it and handed it around, somebody would know.
I mean, they
Somebody
would.
that knows, somebody in the moonshine community would be able to like know that that's.
Well, listen, you
little
say a
Dr.
drop.
Cut.
You say a drop. How much of a drop are you talking? Because
Yeah, like
you can put a drop of
enough
fucking
to bring up that peach flavor.
well, I mean, you would need more than just
a drop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And like there would
so
be
I would
questions.
Need to put a good bit of peach schnapps.
Yeah, yeah, and when you start
really
adding schnapps,
your brandy down with the schnapps, what you're doing.
Some people will proof with it.
I'm gonna be the asshole in the air and say, if you add anything to your brandied liquor, corn liquor, whatever, after the fact, and you don't say it's post flavored, you need to fucking do better. Do better, because it's fucking lie. If not,
you put anything in that jar after it comes
so
out. I don't care if it's a pinch. I don't, you know, like I've heard old timers say, I just throw a pinch of this and that, you know, a pinch of salt or a pinch of sugar, and it's like, well, it's you added to it. It's
so you're saying there's guys out there that are like giving you a jar and telling you that it's something that it's not.
100%.
100%.
Wow.
Now, and we're from Ohio, where we can't make good liquor, but we can fake great liquor.
Apparently, hey, Jason's right. Put it in your thumper. It's not cheating if you throw it in your thumper, because now you're just infusing. You're pumping it into your vapor pad.
But adding just straight proofing your liquor down with like a schnapps.
Anything.
That's all right.
Yep. Well, hey, look.
It's a fortified. We're gonna start calling that a fortified schnapps, like a fortified wine when you add high proof liquor to it. Yeah. We just create a new category: fortified schnapps.
If I had clear flavors of everything, don't get me wrong, that's all I would make. I wouldn't make a brandy. I would just make a clear flavor. But I would say, hey, look, this right here is grape moonshine. This is root beer moonshine. This is brandy would not be in that sentence at all.
Call it a peach brandy or apple brandy, or any kind of brandy if it's not truly a brandy.
Absolutely not.
Even what we make's not a true brandy, because we're adding sugar to our fruit.
Right. No one's making a true brandy.
And who is making a true brandy? You know what I'm saying?
Well, but if you add schnapps, though, you're really not making a brandy.
Well, no. I mean, if you were to if you add that into your thumper, or if you was to add schnapps, or I'm sorry, if you was to add schnapps into your mash, well, most of that schnapps is what glycerin, flavoring, liquor. So you're knocking it off with just fruit and sugar and water and yeast. So in my mind, it's not so much a brandy anymore. And even what we make, it's not even called a brandy. I think it's called like a UDV or something like that is the term for it. Or somebody have to look at. I think it's
the mountain brandy. Is that what it's?
No, I'm talking like what we make with fruit, because it's all grappa.
Oh, okay.
Well, grapes grappa, and then like when you venture off to these other fruits, I'm pretty sure it's called a UDV, or UDV, or something like that. There's a certain term for it, and so there's different terms and everything for it, but we're just using fruit and sugar, man. We're making a brandy,
right? And the funny thing is, everybody beats me about using sugar. Well, at least it's not fake.
You're right.
You don't post flavor.
I fermented that sugar.
100%.
Hey, no, I made a different type of alcohol. I made it, what I'm saying? Like it's still alcohol, but doesn't matter what it's just a different type.
I'm one of them people. If you like to do things your way, that's fucking great. But all I'm saying is, don't fucking throw rocks in a glass house, people.
Don't lie to me. Just keep it real. Like, I'm never gonna be like,
right,
man, this is straight, and
we may be from Ohio. We may be from Ohio, but we're not fucking ignorant.
We make it shine, baby. But and if you do add corn to it, and then go ahead and be like, hey man, it's a mountain brandy. It's a split brandy.
What
or
I guess
keep
what's
it real.
crazy.
There's no reason to lie. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like being in school and being like, oh yeah, I hooked up with that chick, and you know damn well that she was way out of your league. It never happened.
So
people
now
lie.
being on this subject, I know I don't have a lot of brain cells left, but I can remember somebody handed me a jar at the Jam, and they told me it was a peach brandy. And dude, as soon as it hit my lips, it tasted like a post flavored brandy.
Sweet.
Because it was a post flavored alcohol.
Because somebody,
but it may have been brandy, but it was post flavored.
But I mean, like I'm not the most experienced, and I don't have a lot of knowledge, but I've had enough liquor, and I've actually drank a handful of brandies where I instantly knew something was off about that jar.
It's sweet. Like we know, like we're chasing.
There was such an artificial flavor to that jar.
That, and then like a lot of times when you look at your jar, man, you see like legs disappear.
It's funny you say that.
It's coated because instantly I was like, remember we was up in a hotel and I'm like, bro, look at this. There's no legs. It just coats.
There was a coating. There absolutely was a coating.
And I'm like, yeah, you can see it, and that's the glycerin in it. You know what I'm saying? Which is it was just a vegetable based or an oil base, however the hell they make it, but it's made. It's a vegetable base. And so you can see it when it coats. You know what I'm saying? It coats on shit. That's why when it's on your fingers, and that's why a lot of people they'll take a bourbon that's kind of hottish and they'll add a couple little drops of glycerin to it, and it'll make it super smooth. And we learned a lot. We learned about that from our buddy Hooch, who was experimenting. He was like, "Hey man, I got this one, and I got the same bourbon. I added a couple drops of glycerin to it." And he's like, "Try it." And dude, the one with glycerin was so much more palatable and pleasing, just because it coats your mouth, yes, which really tames down any heat. It's kind of like whatever you could eat before you eat something spicy, and it would coat your mouth, and you wouldn't get all that capsaicin.
What's crazy to me is that guy's probably passing that jar off and telling people that's a peach brandy.
Oh yeah, well, the casuals. I mean, but we'll never know. But you know,
but those that know,
and even still, like when you do know, it's like, man, is it worth it to really be like, mother hydrometer? Ha! Because I threw a hydrometer in that shit.
You can burn it. Want it be black?
Well, you can burn it, and then like once all the alcohol's gone, and you keep burning it, it'll turn brown on your spoon because it's sugar. You know, it's got some type of
caramelized.
Yep. Anything oils, anything that it'll caramelize, it'll turn brown, and you'll see it on your spoon. It'll turn brown, and that's the best way to tell. And because it'll still burn, you know. And if it's lower proof, it's not going to burn blue. It's going to be a yellow, and you'll have to really heat it with a torch.
Right.
Like a lighter won't do it. You'll have to cook all that alcohol away till you get down to just what's left there.
And there'll be who carries a flame like that?
Well, nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
right now.
we just use kidding. You know what I'm saying? And use torch for melting solder. That's the best thing to use. You can use absolutely. A lighter if you heated it enough, but it's one of the ways to tell. Hydrometer will tell you, just tasting it.
You put a hydrometer in that son of a bitch, and it shoots it back up out of the fucking.
Oh, didn't we do that? Listen,
I did that.
Y'all did.
We got back to the
soon as I got out of the car.
I think it about took Big Easy's eye out, man. That thing was like, that's a damn shame. Somebody passing off a jar of peach.
Anything.
Hey, Chris, man, sometimes you got to add some fruit to the jar, man, just to make it better. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with a little maceration.
That's right.
Well, and that's another thing too. You know, you see people take this, clear liquor, whether it's sugar shine or whatever, you know, and they'll fill like a half-gallon jar full of berries and sugar, and they'll pour it in there, you know, shake it up and let it sit. I mean, if that's what you like to do, and then siphon it off, you know, and
or leave the fruit in. Like, I tell you, a reason why you see a fruit in a jar is because there's a lot less alcohol that company had to put in that jar to sell you a full jar of liquor.
Oh, volume.
75% of that's just some old maraschino cherries, and 25% some 40 proof alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Who made out there? They made out because they were able to make 10 of those instead of just a clear, cherry. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you see fruit a lot, and it gives you more flavors. Since it sits and it macerates, it breaks down.
Well, not only that, it's an eyeball. You can look at that's peach, or that's grape,
technique. First thing we buy with our eyes, we see it, and we're like, oh yeah, sweet, oh yeah, it looks good.
And what's it smell like?
Oh yeah, it smells like fruit. That's made with some shit liquor, but you know what I'm saying? I'll give you $20 for that. I can drink that. And and at the end you're like, oh well, should I pay $20? I'm gonna eat this fruit.
Yeah, the fruit will definitely suck up that alcohol, man.
And I tell you, it knocks a lot of the heat out. That's why when you eat the fruit, it's so hot and nasty, but you don't care. Yeah, because it sucked all that. It sucked all the filth out of it.
The peaches that are in the peach fucking cobbler. Those are the best, man.
Oh yeah, all that sugar.
Well, I feel like the peach really fucking sucks up that alcohol,
man. Well, I say you're probably right.
Uncle Joey's a peach cobbler slut.
Yeah.
Uncle Joey's an alcohol slut. What are you talking about?
Not just any alcohol. Good
he likes
alcohol.
He likes his bourbon.
I'm waiting to crack this.
I need to come over there. Yeah.
Nah, leave this bitch alone.
Just bring it over Saturday. Just bring it over Saturday and we'll crack it together.
I want to take it for my son, but it may get cracked.
I mean, they're in Columbus. We can go get another one.
I don't know if I can get this. This is they had at that Bourbon Fest.
Motherfucker, it's bourbon. Yeah. It's the same as every other fucking bottle you got.
Tastes like wood.
No, it don't.
And shoes.
Hey, that right. I'm gonna tell you right now. I would much rather have that bottle from Indian Creek than that bottle right there.
I don't know. This is pretty good, man. Indian Creek, that shit's amazing. Listen, I got a bottle. You guys were running your mouths. You just blew right over top of my statement earlier. Jason Winters, shout out to him. I appreciate you very much, brother. He got me a bottle of Kevin Sutman's Blue Corn from Seven Brothers. We had Kevin Sutman on. The Easy wasn't there, the vacuum distillation.
Oh, okay.
I got a bottle of his Blue Corn.
When are we going to get dude from Leather and Oak on?
I need to reach out to Steve. I reached out. I haven't heard back from him, so I feel in the schedule.
See, I like how he's throwing. I did. He just haven't reached it back out to me yet.
Yep,
this motherfucker. He's been doing that to everybody. I ain't heard back yet.
Got to play it off. It'll be all right.
Yeah. Like I said, third time's the charm, man.
We did hear back from Steve Watson, though.
I'm gonna call him tomorrow. I'm gonna bust his balls. He'll be like, "Oh, I forgot, man."
He's out riding in his vet or whatever that
or his Jeep.
Volkswagen.
He's out.
But I think it's a Volkswagen. Listen, I really think he drives around in a Volkswagen Bug, and he just like.
Well, he better open the sunroof because this big ass ain't gonna be able to sit in that son of a bitch.
No, he's got like a Porsche or something like that. I don't know what he.
Style.
Right. Well, Big Easy, I appreciate you jumping in.
Yeah, gracing us with your presence.
I'm glad I can make it.
It's always good seeing you, brother.
Hey, I got to come on here to see you because nobody made it to Beattyville.
Hey, where's Matt?
Old lady's birthday, so he gets a graceful.
So he's holding her hair while she pukes on the toilet.
Yeah, he said they're leaving early in the morning to Gatlinburg, so I'm sure she's resting up today.
Early.
She's resting up so she can get in the hot tub tomorrow.
So who's going to Tater's release on November 8th? Are you going now?
Yeah. Are you guys going?
Well, I mean, I'm going to say yeah and then back out on you at the last minute.
Fuck it. I've been down to Gatlinburg by myself before. It ain't going to be the first time. So sure won't be the last.
Well, we're going to Arkansas the weekend before, right?
Well, what's crazy is I've got a family trip.
You ain't going with me then either.
2 weeks before, but I don't know if we're going to be able to go, so we may move it back to that weekend. So
we're leaving. We're leaving on the 30th, Thursday night.
Coming back on what, the 1st?
On the 2nd, which is Sunday.
2nd.
It's not Arkadelphia. It's a little farther north. Okata Valley. I was out in the middle of. It was pretty much nowhere.
Pat, Santa, and Damon will be there.
And I seen Delta Dirt Distillery.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
Thomas, that was on my episode. He makes the best vodka I've tasted, hands down.
That sweet
Get it-
potato.
If you got an
Sweet
open
potato
date,
and corn.
you got an open date. Get him on before we go down there. Well, we can shoot
Hey,
the
reach
shit for
out.
him
No,
before.
we don't have no open dates.
Got tonight open. You filled it with somebody.
Sean did.
Steve.
Look,
I know why Sean had you fill it. It's fucking awesome.
I didn't fill it. Sean did.
yeah, yeah,
Even better, he filled it,
that is better. Yeah, that works out fucking great.
and then he bailed on Sean.
So
Hey,
yeah,
we got the famous Big Easy.
that's a big word. I ain't never been on TV, bro.
Hey, we're not
Hey,
trying
but-
to be famous.
Hey,
But
that's
you-
all people. Dude, that people ask like you've ever been on TV. That's a
You've
question
had
you get
more
all the
views.
time.
But that's the thing. You've had more views than I have.
Both of us
No,
put together.
I doubt that.
Total?
Nah.
I guarantee it.
Yeah, you figure what 4 to 6 million people tune in every time that show comes on.
Yeah, but you're like, even if they see you for a second, they're scrolling
Yeah.
through shit. They're like, oh, I know that guy. I know that guy.
No,
I'm just a fucking hillbilly with a beard and a hat. Take that shit away. I ain't got nothing.
yeah, definitely don't take that shit away. We've seen what that is.
Wow, dude! I'll bring that picture back from when we went to the.
No,
bar
don't be
the
bringing
other
that, man. I got sleep, bro.
day. Listen. It looks like a weasel, a shaved weasel.
With a hat.
Shade with-
A fat shaved weasel with a
like
hat.
like you got the mange and shit.
You got the herps.
So Friday night, what time does your new podcast?
We're once a month. It'll be
Once a
1
month.
Yeah, we're just doing once. So what I think happened, I think. The
Well,
shit
are you
show-
spending the other 3 weeks that month for damage control or what?
I think no. I think the shit show got out of control. So I think
Once
they're
a
going to
month.
rotate podcasts.
He says, I think the shit show got out of
Shit
control.
show, America Moonshine.
So they're going to
All right.
rotate 4 podcasts. They got another new one coming out, I think, and they're
So
going to
when-
rotate every
When
month.
can we
They're
get
gonna-
shirts?
There's a website where I'll get them to you.
Nice.
Can we design our own shirts?
You can do
I think
anything you
they've
want,
already been
brother.
designed.
It's America.
Uh,
America and moonshine.
Who do we give credit for creating the name of your podcast?
That was Damon and Tom's idea.
Yeah, but where did America Moonshine first originate from?
It may have been a small joke.
By somebody, it's like you should start a podcast.
That blew up.
Hey,
Hillbilly Productions Incorporated.
I'm an idea guy, man.
Listen, I think it's a
I'm an
great.
idea.
Hey,
I come
Joe,
up with good
love
names.
Joe, man. Hey, Joe. Joe may be the proud owner of an American and Moonshine T-shirt.
Hey, I'll see you Saturday, Joe. I think Joe's coming down.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So,
Joe. Bring more.
bring more. I got
Hey.
bring more.
Even if you've got tails, he'll take that too.
Hey, well, take whatever you got, man. Uncle Joe don't care.
Love you,
Once
brother.
it
I
goes
love you,
down the
Joe.
road.
Well, when you're running a 3-gallon still, you can do about anything you want with tails.
That's right.
Yep.
You know, hey Uncle Joe, you got any bricks I could borrow?
I got
Man.
some behind the barn.
I got like $30 worth of bricks in my backyard.
They're kind of old and brittle, but I mean, you come get whatever you want.
My bricks are just sitting there looking lonely.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
stand on them. Like they break when you stand on them, but you could
Oh,
use
you
them.
can sit on mine. Trust me. That's where I took that picture the other night.
Oh, I know. I
Yeah.
moved them 3 fucking times. That's the most
What's
work
up,
I've done.
Tater?
That's the most work I've done in 4 fucking years.
Hey,
Speaking
Benny.
of devil, Tater, man, where I'm, you know,
Aren't you going to be releasing with Brandon
Big
Buffington?
no,
Big Nick Cowell. Leave him out of it.
old Sean was hoping. But
Yeah, he was.
It's just, yeah. Tater's a good
Karma.
guy, man. I can't wait to hurry up and not show up to his release like he did mine.
I mean, might as well keep your streak going.
Hey, hey, look, I like how I said "yo easy." Like motherfucker just leaves me out of the fucking
Uh,
deal,
Uncle Joe
Man.
ain't here either. Yeah.
man.
Who
Man.
knows who's going to show up?
That's right.
Hey, Uncle Joe will be there if there's beers for the kids that he's supposed to pay for. He will be there.
He's never gonna let me live that down. That shit was so funny. I walk up just, those for the kids, Uncle Joe.
You're supposed to pay for that. They donate the money to the kids.
I was like, I got the wristband, bro. I got the wristband.
I was like, no, that's just for the food, man. You're supposed to pay for the beer. I was like, you don't even care about the kids, huh? Fuck the kids, Uncle Joey.
Hey,
Fuck
that was
kids.
a great time. Listen, what was that event?
The Tin Man every year.
So
into August, we'll be back.
Tater, give us some contact info for the guy that runs that, man. I'd like to have him on.
We'd like to blow that up, man.
Yeah,
especially with our area.
I'd like to have him on maybe 2 or 3 times before that event, man. Just even if it's just for 15 minutes, post an advertisement, let him talk about it, and move on.
I wasn't here to keep him in line earlier, Tater. That's why they missed it.
We got bust your balls every chance we get, man. Otherwise, we're on the receiving end of it, man. You know that.
I bet isn't that 15 more people that said that they want to come hang out to that thing and donate things to auction off, and so we're already pushing. So,
Hollywood, I got a signed bottle by that guy.
Who?
Tater, Hollywood.
I ain't got a signed bottle. What is it?
I've got a signed bottle from Tater to you. He signed it to you.
So why do you have it? Why do you have it?
How long have you had this bottle? And Sean has been to your house like 5 times.
He probably showed it to me.
Oh, you probably drank from it. That's amazing.
That's even better. That's even better. Hey, show the front label of that. What is that?
You both are
spin that around.
Holy shit, man.
Spin that around. I want to see the front label of that.
Yeah, that's the back.
I want to see the
autograph.
So does that mean that's my bottle?
I mean, here, let's drink.
What is it?
I know he's
rum. Oh hell no! I don't want that shit.
He's purposely not showing in front of the label.
I would.
Nah, I'm not going to. Nah, it's actually not bad rum. I don't like rum, like clear rum. I like aged rum.
Everybody likes aged or spiced rum because it's got more flavor in it,
Yeah.
A lot of rums. Well, I think they run them too much, man. They take too much out of them. They should not run them so much and just leave them stanky.
But what's funny is I don't even think the place I bought this from made this liquor.
You just had him sign it.
Yeah,
so it's probably GNS.
Well, the thing is, down there, what size still did they have? 300.
It looked pretty. It was in concrete. It was bricked in. Yeah, maybe. No, I don't think it was that big, man.
This motherfucker.
I'll dig through my phone. I got pictures of it.
But I mean, so what I'm getting at is with that many visitors, unless you're running, a big fucking still, it's hard to do something that's not GNS, I would say.
Yeah,
right.
Well, especially early on, if you're gonna sell bourbon early on as a distillery or whatever, you're gonna have to sell some MGP.
Hey, and
it's just the way it is. Pays the bills, puts money in the pocket, and
that's another thing I was gonna say. If I would ever open a distillery, honestly, I'd be up front. Yep, look, my flavors are GNS 100%. My clear liquor is what I make.
Yep. My bourbon is MGP until my barrels are ready.
Yeah.
And there ain't a whole lot of that.
Right.
There's a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like real select. But
so what all is going on next weekend, Big Easy? Talk a little bit about that.
What do you mean?
Party.
I'm having a birthday party. Come by and up and eat chili. Sit around the fire.
Good time. If you're in the area, please stop.
We're gonna sit around the fire. We're just gonna be chili and cornbread and whatever anybody else makes and cupcakes and
the highlight of the day will be when Big Mac is there. I love some
old son.
Old son's a good fella. I got a big old bonfire. We're just gonna sit around, man. Like if you partake in the legalities, then there's a spot around the corner for you to partake in. You know, like it's.
Hey, easy. Do you need some pallets for a fire? Hey, Sean,
No.
if you bring your truck to work, I could get
I don't
some
need no
skids.
pallets. I got
Okay.
plenty of wood. I don't need no
Okay.
pallets.
Fine.
My fire pit ain't big enough for that.
How many pallet? How many? Well, hold on a second.
I get wood skids, bro.
How many can you get?
Fill your bed of your truck up.
Leave
Okay.
room for you gotta leave room for 2 mash barrels.
I'm gonna swing out by Matt's and pick him up tomorrow. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive by Matt's. I'm gonna knock them over on this porch.
They're fermented out. They'll spray off real nice. It won't be sticky.
Nah, bring me that shit. I'll run that shit.
Just so,
You know,
just
I'm
so
just
Matt
saying,
has
like,
something good to go home to.
leave room for 2 55-gallon mash barrels when you come over Saturday.
This motherfucker. Say less.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll run it.
I'll see you Sunday morning.
I say we do it.
I don't know about Sunday morning.
No,
Sunday
but
morning's
listen.
gonna be rough.
I say, yeah, that would be rough. You
We're
would
still
have-
going home with John.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll figure it out.
Fuck.
All right, I'm about done.
All right.
Do you have to work tomorrow, Mr. Joey?
No.
So what are you
Hell no.
complaining about? This motherfucker, I'm almost done.
Later, Tater. Hopefully, I'll see you on November 8th, man.
Yes, sir.
If I do get down there, it'll be on that Friday. Sean gets down there, it'll be Monday
Before.
after.
Come on now.
Come on.
So what the fuck was I thinking?
Damn,
Anyway,
geez.
yeah, we're gonna hop off here, but
Thank you, Big Steve Watson, for joining us tonight.
it's
Who's
been
next
an
week?
honor, my friend.
Who's next week, Uncle Joey?
Hillbilly Red, TikTok
That's right.
famous.
See, I forgot.
Big brother.
We ain't gonna talk about.
I don't know him from Big Brother. I've never seen him on there, so
I just keep hearing about it. So okay,
Yeah.
yeah, well, we know him from Hillbilly Red.
I tell you,
TikTok.
my daughter watched him on there. I sent her pictures. She's like, I love Hillbilly Red. I have nothing about that. I know nothing of the show, so we are not going to speak on that at all because
Nope.
I don't know. Okay, what the hell am I going to
I
talk
think he's
about?
got a little bit of shine history in his background.
Yeah, you know, so I want to talk to
that.
him about his. He does kombucha and things like that. And I
Oh
got
yeah,
questions.
yes. That's.
I got
exactly what-
kombucha questions for him that I wanted to ask him at the jam, but it was jam.
You was
crazy.
working too hard, is what you were saying.
It was fucking raining. I was trying to run and hide from the rain the whole time.
He was just.
And
he
I was
just
trying.
to do better.
I was just trying, man. I
Trying
was
to
just
do better.
trying.
Well, thank everybody for tuning in tonight, and we'll be back next week
Y'all
Actually,
on Monday.
I think
with
our
a guest
will-
this time.
Our guest will
Maybe.
show up next week.
Yeah,
And if
Red's
not,
a
we'll
good
get
fella.
another one.
If
And
not,
we'll
we're
talk
going.
shit about him too.
Yeah. No, I love Red. Red's a good fella, man.
All right. Shine on.
Shine on.